Yeah. Soul in the shadows, that is where the realest ones reside. No spotlight on the frequency, but nothing left to hide. The light has not arrived yet, but the work was always true. Soul in the shadows, that is me and that is you. Been making this for decades with no audience in sight. Not for the validation, just because the thing was right. The ones who need the spotlight to confirm they are alive were never in the shadows long enough to really thrive. The shadow is the laboratory, that is where it gets made. Before the world is ready, before the dues are fully paid. Every soul that ever mattered spent some time below the line. Soul in the shadows, and the shadows are just fine, because the soul does not require the light to be the truth. The proof is in the making, not in any outside proof. I got soul in the shadows, and it does not need a stage. The realest thing is written on the unread page.
Soul in the shadows.
Soul
in the shadows.
Soul in the shadows.
Soul in the shadows.
Yo, the spotlight is a liar. It shows you what to see, but the realest soul was always in the shadows next to me. The heads who never charted, never trended, never blew, but carried more authentic soul than anyone you knew. I would rather have the shadows and the substance that they hold than the spotlight and the emptiness of chasing turning gold. The soul does not get brighter when the camera finds your face. The value stays the same inside the quiet space. Every soul that ever moved me came from somewhere underground, from the records that the spotlight never bothered to surround. The deepest cuts, the B-sides, the forgotten in the mist. That is the soul that I enlist. When the light eventually finds us, if it ever does it all, we will be the same exact thing we were before the call, because the shadow soul was never waiting to be seen. You already know exactly what I mean.
Soul in the shadows.
Soul
in the shadows.
Soul in the shadows.
Soul in the shadows. Shadows.
Let me tell you why the shadows are the place I choose to be. Because the soul is clearest where there is no light to see. No performance for the audience, no version for the show. Just the truth of what you are, where nobody will know. That is where the soul lives, that is where it gets refined. In the shadows where the only judge is your own mind. I built my whole existence in the honest shadow space, and I would never trade my place. My son will have his shadows, every real one always does. The years before the light arrives, the years are just because. I hope he learns to love them, learns the shadows are the gift. The weight you carry proud and never lift. So here we are, still building in the dark without applause. Still putting the authentic soul into the only cause that ever mattered. The music, the frequency, the real. That is exactly how I feel.
Soul